let's get this one underway. It's oh, apparently Jack wanted to join SRG for a second there. Wait, did they have the wrong kickoff spawns? Oh, they had it. Yeah. Fixed. Amazing stuff from everybody involved here. They accidentally had the wrong kickoff spawns because Jack wanted to join SRG at the start of this one, but they kept on joining and leaving till it fixed itself. But it's Ahmad and oKhaliD who are the favourites going into this, in my opinion. You guys are allowed to disagree, such is the way with opinions. But both these teams are looking to rebound from the last time they played twos on my channel. They both lost in round 1 of the Fusion 2v2 tournament. I just said this moments ago, but I'll reiterate for those of you who are just tuning in. SRG were eliminated, of course, by Oxygen, Azrael and Chaussette, and Stormtroopers were eliminated by, it was then Singularity, now Guild Esports. That's some really good play by oKhaliD to get started, though. Bumps Dead Monster off the back wall, and I don't know if ApparentlyJack saw Dead Monster get bumped off the back wall, because he was already half flipping away. So, needing to be a bit more careful there, the Stormtroopers lads. I'm also very excited, by the way, to inform you guys that immediately after this series, I'll be throwing a host to my buddy Smellsworth. I'm going to be joining him on his channel for the 3rd episode of the Saltcast podcast. And also joining us for this night's episode is ApparentlyJack. So if you want to see Jack in the best mood possible, then you better be hoping that he wins this. It's not looking great to start off, though. Ahmad and oKhaliD are just all over them. They're not giving them any touches on the ball. Another infield pass. That's just beautiful from SRG. And poor Dead Monster and Jack, they had no idea this was coming. oKhaliD was lining up what looked to be a shot there before they know it. It's in their top corner. Really nice stuff from SRG. Should be the Scuff podcast. Well, we just like to cast salt all over the place. That's why it is called the Saltcast. Congratulations, by the way. I think this is the first time that I've been live on stream since oKhaliD hit 1800 MMR in the 1v1 leaderboard. I've also noticed that Sipical recently hit 2500 MMR in the 2v2 leaderboard. I don't know which one of those achievements is more impressive. It doesn't really matter. They're both incredible. But yeah, oKhaliD 1801s. Apparently Jack couldn't stop him. Yeah, they're both about 100 points clear. Or they were actually both about 100 points clear when they started, or when they hit those numbers. 2500 is more impressive. Well, I don't know. It's close, because actually Alpha 54 was almost 2500 much earlier in the season. I think he was 2472. Never got to 2500 because him and Fairy Peak threw games all the way down to Champ 3. So I don't know if Alpha would have had a chance to beat him, but definitely Sipical was the first to do it. Oh, they both make the kickoff. No way. Luckily for Ahmad, oKhaliD had the net covered. That's so funny. I would love to see more fancy kickoffs from these guys, especially on the diagonal spawn with the demos. I know that's something Ahmad and oKhaliD are really, really good at. But yeah, for me, I think 1801s is more impressive, just because the 1v1 leaderboard is less populated. So, you know, what is 70 points in 2v2? No, yeah, what is 100 points in 2v2 is probably equivalent to about 70 points in 1v1. There, or maybe 65. I don't know what the exact calculation is, but yeah, for oKhaliD to go 1800 is definitely really, really hard. I'd love to see the win rates of those guys, though. That's something else that's really interesting. I need to go look at the stats on that. Although the entire season win rate doesn't really matter so much. What does matter is the win rate as they made that final climb. That's the thing that really stands out. Some people criticizing these guys for just playing so much. They're saying, oh, well, you know, they play so much 2v2, they play so much 1v1, eventually you're going to get that rating. I don't think that's how it works, guys. I don't think that if you go and play a million 2v2 games this season, you're going to hit 2500. I'd love to see you try, though. Listen, whoever thinks that it's just a matter of time, go for it. go and get 1800 rating in once. I'm sure it's possible. It's definitely possible for a few players. Jack was close. OSM thinks he can do it. Jory is going to try. Jesse's going to try and probably succeed. We've also got Mile and First Killer from NA. There's a lot of people trying to get involved in that. Meanwhile, in this 2v2, apparently Jack and Dead Monster are having more fun than they were earlier on. That's a great first touch by Dead Monster. Decides not to go for the double though because oKhaliD had the backboard covered. Yeah, Jesse and Joria's did tweet out that they're going to be going for 1800s, which is pretty cool. I got to catch Joria's stream the other day when he was trying. It was definitely very interesting. He's trying to start the climb. Yeah, so far from what we've seen in this game, it's much what we expected. Ahmad and oKhaliD are extremely good together, and they're extremely good just individually in twos. I think both of them are higher rated than Jack and Dead Monster at the moment. Oh my goodness. oKhaliD on the back ball bumps. Really something we're going to need to look out for today. Yeah, one of the reasons I think oKhaliD and Ahmad are so effective in 2v2 is, well, not just because they play so much together, but also because Ahmad is naturally the more aggressive player and he likes to play very aggressively. oKhaliD unleashes that. He really does allow Ahmad to just do whatever he wants. Incredibly solid 1v2 defender. And we wouldn't expect anything less from the most consistent 1v1 player. One of the most consistent that we've ever seen, certainly. I think only FairJame has any real claim to that title outside of oKhaliD. Hey, your boy Mitchie, thanks for the 6-month tier 1, and also Hawkeye for the 3-month prime, Nuke Bro for the 2-month prime. Outside of a fancy kickoff, I don't think we're going to see anything happen here for Stormtroopers. It's not going to happen. Not scripted game 1. SRG do take it. Good little comeback there at the end though by Stormtroopers, keeping it competitive. And yeah, if they can keep that up, then they might be able to start off with a lead in game number 2. I wouldn't be surprised based on how the second half of that game went. But they've got to be so careful because the infield passes from Sandrock are really difficult to stop. They love to just sling those in. Hey, thanks to Bilbo's Beggin for the 5-month prime. Welcome back to you. Dexterity, thanks to 20 bits. We'll be able to see FairJame Jorius in a 1v1 show match best of 7. Probably not, because FairJame doesn't like playing 1v1 unless there's a team element involved. And of course there wouldn't be a team element there. Oh no, oh wow. Well, it could have been a good start, but it isn't. Because Jack's hit the bar. Dead Monster had oKhaliD locked up there. That was so good by Dead Monster. He was driving completely alongside oKhaliD. oKhaliD could not turn. But Jack skies the shot. Definitely was communicated from Dead Monster that he had oKhaliD all tied up there. That's not what you need to see from them after a really rough start in game 1. They don't want to repeat. They've really got to try and solidify defensively. Prevent SRG from running away with this one. That's good defense from Jack on the infield pass. Like I said, you have to watch out for those. Now Jack looking for the rebound. oKhaliD's backboard defense has been spectacular today though. Jack tried to stream snipe Dead Monster but ran into oKhaliD on his 1800 game. Wait, really? That's pretty funny. Another infield from oKhaliD to Ahmad. This is a combination we're seeing over and over again. Ahmad really should have scored that. Great defense from oKhaliD. Denying Jack a flick. Ahmad quickly down the line, but he's denied by Jack again. And look at the speed by Jack. Oh, he's just hit the post, but Dead Monster's there to parry it. Fantastic play by Jack from the near post. oKhaliD thought he had that, and Ahmad just completely misread that bounce. Dead Monster slots in the equalizer. Oatmeal, thanks for the 6-month prime. What's the Caterpillar's mortal enemy? The Dogger Pillar? I've heard that, but it's still a pretty good bad joke. I like that. I like that one a lot. Dead Monster forces oKhaliD back again. oKhaliD's defense, apart from that one time that ApparentlyJack has beaten him to the ball, has been pretty rock solid today. It's quite interesting. We do have the two teams mirrored. I've called Dead Monster a mini oKhaliD in 1v1. There are definitely a lot of similarities to how they play the game. And then we've got Jack and Ahmad in the Octanes. Just no stopping these guys once they get going. Mechanical monsters, the two of them. Ahmad wanted the double bump there. Jack got away from him. Much better game 2 for Stormtroopers. oKhaliD unwilling to dive into that position. Good speed by Dead Monster, but the ball chase from Ahmad is enough to put pressure on him. to force the shot early. You like the smart way I approach the game, like statistics, etc. I appreciate that, man. I'm not too much of a stats nerd, but I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Dead and Jack were in Discord, and Jack queued into oKhaliD accidentally. Apparently oKhaliD was clapping. Wait, so hold on. When did that happen? Jack was trying to get 1800s today, and he queued into oKhaliD? oKhaliD's queuing at 1800s? No way. Oh, look at this. That's a great pass by Dead Monster. He checks to see where Jack is, and put it on a silver platter for him. Great placement from Jack, but the pass was really what made that possible. Oh, it's about 3 days ago in oKhaliD's 1800 game. So Jack was trying to queue into Dead Monster, and he accidentally queued into oKhaliD, and oKhaliD beat him, and that's what got him 1800. That's pretty funny, actually. Poor Jack. He's trying to beat him to it, and then he helped him get it. I guess he could have stopped him at the same time, though. He beat Jack 9-2 for the 1800. So wait, that Jack streamed that? I need to go back and watch that game. I didn't see that game. I didn't see the oKhaliD 1800 game. I can't believe it was streamed. What day? Like, okay, it would have been whenever Dead Monster streamed it. Oh, wait, how did Dead Monster stream it if it was Jack versus oKhaliD? That doesn't make any sense. Nice fake challenge there by Dead Monster. Oh, wait, so Jack wasn't streaming, but Dead Monster is streaming Jack on Discord. No, I was really hoping that Jack streamed that. Did I get GC this season? Yeah, I did. I did indeed. Alright, can Stormtroopers hang on to this lead? Are they going to push for more? Looks like the latter might be the case. Not as convincing with the fake challenge this time by Dead Monster. And Ahmad has immediately punished them. What a transition. Really good challenge there. And straight away into the near post double touch. Jack had no chance. I can hear the audio. It was quite funny. Oh, alright, okay. Well, maybe I'll have to go listen to the Dead Monster audio. Anyway, I wonder if oKhaliD saved the replay on that one. I mean, if you got 1800, you'd probably be like, yeah, I'm saving that replay. That's a cool achievement. Maybe not for oKhaliD though. Oh, wait a minute. That was almost in. oKhaliD with the dunk almost doubled it out on target. In fact, I think it was on target, but Dead Monster was there to clear the lines. The mix-up of defensive strategies from Sandrock Gaming is definitely causing problems here. And Jack's not going to stop that one bouncing in. Ahmad baits both players into the air. Certainly a misplay coming out of Jack and Dead Monster. Oh, and another misplay from Jack there. He had 41 boost. He should have saved this. It's a difficult read, and maybe he expected Ahmad to boom it a bit harder. Yeah, probably not. I don't know if oKhaliD even saves replays. I don't imagine he would be the kind of guy to save it and start posting it everywhere. That's a good bump by Dead Monster. Jack's through. We've got another tie game. Great stuff by Dead Monster there. He saw what Jack had planned, forced Ahmad to jump, and Jack was easily able to slot that one in. This is best of 5, Buffalo. Best of 5 today. Everybody's leaving the party. It's getting less and less populated. And yeah, it's just a show match. What do you mean, just a show match? I think what you mean is this an amazing show match? Great control by Ahmad. Oh, oKhaliD's got a bit too close though. A Dead Monster makes it 4-3. That was a really nice challenge by ApparentlyJack. I don't know what oKhaliD was thinking here. What happened to oKhaliD? How did he end up on that side of the ball? Does somebody in Twitch chat have any better idea than I do? Did he try and bump Jack out the way there? I can only imagine that's what oKhaliD was doing so far forward. Can he redeem himself? Yes, he can. All 4s on the scoreboard. So ApparentlyJack this time can't keep oKhaliD from scoring. Oh, rough in defense from Jack. Rough on the goal line this game. Spectator names are showing at the bottom. Yeah, I'm aware. See, you guys can see who I've got selected here. Also, just because I haven't got a screenshot of where the players are to remember. Can't be bothered guessing. Although I could try and guess. You know, the way that I would usually try and remember it is I just look and see who's in the first slot. So it's Jack and oKhaliD, and then I'll just try and remember who's where. So that would be 2, Dead Monster. And then you want to see oKhaliD, that's a 5. And then you want to see Jack, that's a 1. You just got to remember where people are. But yeah, it's harder to do. Not a lot of boost for Jack, but he's got enough. And oKhaliD underestimated him. After seeing Jack slow down to a halt after he stopped boosting, maybe oKhaliD didn't think that the angle was there for him. That's the only thing I can imagine was going through oKhaliD's head. But looking back at it, it's definitely a very strange decision to just let Jack have a go at that one. Really, really unusual from oKhaliD just to leave that ball to bounce uncontested. At the same time, though, in that near post position, you sometimes just end up own goaling when you flip into the ball there. You just get dunked on, so oKhaliD might have been going for a mind game as well. Not the greatest defensive display from them. Okay, they want me to try and find a better server for them. Apparently Ahmad's lagging. Right, let's see if I can find one. Whoa, Charles with the £100 prize pool. Oh my goodness, I just noticed that right now. All right, let's go. We've got 100 squid in the prize pool. I don't know if it's a good one. But yeah, you guys can see in the top right, it says EU 830. Ahmad asked if he could get an EU 700 or 800 server, because apparently they're not as laggy for him. So I said, okay, let's give it a go. You just got to keep on remaking the game until you see one of those numbers in the top right. But I wasn't sure if he meant like exactly EU 700, EU 800, like precisely those numbers, or will something like 830 do? Because that's what we're in right here. We're in 830 Takumi 3. So I think that's... oh, did I say... Well, yeah, it's top left here, but when you're making the game, it's top right. When you're creating the lobby, it tells you in the very top right of your screen that you're joining a particular server. So that's what I was looking at there. Now you look in the top left, but it's top right when you're creating the game. 819 is bad for Middle East? Okay, I don't know then. That's a really nice mind game by oKhaliD midair. Bay, thanks for the $5, and also Jorge Salazar, thanks for the brand new Prime. Not sure if I said that right. Tried my best. So has that been every single game SRG take the lead? I think it has. I think it has been every single game for these guys. Why isn't SRG participating in RLCSX? Because Middle East teams don't compete in RLCSX. Maybe in the future. I certainly hope they will be able to in the future. oKhaliD decided not to go in for that ball immediately. Probably a good idea because the infield pass was pretty obvious there. Ooh, and apparently Jack just totally shuts down a pretty risky shot from oKhaliD. It's gone in. And that is way too risky for oKhaliD to be trying to shoot the ball from this angle. How do you anticipate the updates to tourneys will help me? What do you mean, like RLCSX? Oh wow, I just bumped oKhaliD. Not sure if that was intentional. Might be just trying to give him a little bit of a kickstart there. Red Monster quickly in a position. But it's Ahmad down the line to oKhaliD, who's looking for the double touch. Is Jack going to be able to stop him? No, he's not. oKhaliD bounces it in. And it's another great passing goal by SRG. That's just a really good shot by oKhaliD. Been seeing a lot of people asking on Reddit recently. There was a Reddit thread made about oKhaliD getting 1801s. Then, of course, in the typical 2500 screenshot, oKhaliD's in the top 10 for that leaderboard as well. Somebody in the comments asking, is oKhaliD just good at everything? I think one of the replies was that he's just an average threes player, but ones and twos he's insane. I would tend to disagree. oKhaliD is pretty nutty at all game modes. If you've seen him play threes with SRG, then you're definitely well aware of that fact. He is insane. I think the guy meant in-game tourneys. Wait, what are they changing about in-game tourneys? I've not read the details on that. But hey, any updates I'm excited for. Ahmad, straight up air dribble. Oh, he's almost rebounded in. Has his flip, but he sends it straight down the middle. That's a great recovery by oKhaliD. Can't have been expecting that one. Nice demo by Ahmad. He's been bumped in a position here by oKhaliD. Now this is just end-to-end madness. It looks like Jack is going to score. I feel like every single time there is an attack down the line there, somebody's getting pumped, someone else is getting demoed, and then there's just non-stop back and forth. Eventually, Jack gets the goal. Really well played by Stormtroopers. I love the team bump though from Khalid and Ahmad. That was definitely on purpose. Earlier on I was questioning whether or not it was on purpose, but that one 100% was. And look at this infield play again. Just unreal. So difficult to stop these shots when they come in this fast. And Jack is one of the best goalkeepers in these positions. So if anyone can do it, it would be him. Sorry about that. I've got a new keyboard. I'm not 100% familiar with where all the buttons are yet. As SRG get yet another goal, but it's a bit of a cheeky one. I think Dead Monster was going for a delayed kickoff there, and Ahmad just totally crushed him. He absolutely crushed him. Hey Nawiz, thanks for the $10 donation, man. Loving the show match. Hope you're staying safe. I am indeed, and you as well. I hope you are. SB another with a 420 pound donation, and also 25 I believe, or maybe 30. I'm not sure how that number from your boy Mitchie converts into dollars, but thanks for that one. Oh my goodness, Charles with the £1,000. What on earth? Okay, we got a prize pool. Is it best of 5? It is indeed. Wow, and that's not some kind of debate with bits. That's legit. That's a legit £1,000 donation, Charles, and everybody else. Thanks for making this insane prize pool. I'll have to remember to tell the players after this one. It's a good day to be SRG and Stormtroopers. Who's going to be taking home the lion's share of that one, though? It'll be a 75-25 split since it's this humongous. Ahmad from close range. Had to wait a bit too long for the ball to bounce down to him. It's Jack against Khalid again. Jack intentionally letting the ball roll onto the front of his car there for extra power before the flick, but Khalid has once again stopped him. And it's overall still been SRG who look like the more dangerous team in offense. In typical SRG fashion, their defense is not always the best. It's of course one of the things that makes this team so exciting to watch. Every game involving them has a billion goals, or every series certainly, and a lot of insane ones along the way. Make it best of 7? No, we can't, because I'm actually going to be joining Smellsworth on his podcast in, well, actually it's supposed to be in 7 minutes time. I think we're going to be a bit late if this goes to game 5 because of the server restart, but best of 5 is totally acceptable for this. I mean, grid is all best of 5, and that's for a 10k prize pool. Lamb Marker, thanks to the 17-month prime. Brecco with a tenner. Thanks to the contribution, Brecco. This certainly does look like SRG have destroyed game number 3. It remained pretty close up until that cheeky kickoff went wrong. Dead Monster tried to do a really slow approach and get a big dunk on Ahmad. Instead, it just went straight through him. I'm not sure if he messed it up or if it was just Ahmad with an accidental counter strategy, or maybe an intentional counter strategy. Zar235, thanks to the prime, man. I really appreciate that as well. Yeah, I'll update the price pool overlay in a minute. I'm just going to try and calculate it. It's probably roughly, let's say, 15, 38, 48. It's probably like 1,048 quid. And you can really tell it's a new keyboard. I can't type to save myself. Jack with a single question mark. Okay. Almost all. I think I forgot to tell you last game it was at. How are we doing this, says Jack? I don't know what he means exactly. Oh wait, it's actually 1-1-4-8. I forgot about the initial 100. Yeah, 75% to winner. That's just show match standard. Still best of 5. Yeah. Not going to change the series length on a prize pool match after an already agreed for amount. Usually you'll only change or increase the length of a show match if both teams agree to it, first of all. But secondly, if it's currently a tie series when you propose to change. So if this was a 1-1 or a 2-2, then you could propose one. But I don't think it's fair on SRG when they only need to win one more game to say, hey, you guys fancy playing and having a win one more game on top of that one? It's just a bit of an unfair position to put them in. And yeah, like I said, I've also got to go join Matt on his podcast right after this series, so I can't make it too long. And SRG are wide awake now that they've been told there's a prize pool of that size. Let's see if they can bring it home for Saudi Arabia. Can they bring it home for KSA and the Middle Eastern region as a whole? Will Dead Monster and Jack be able to do it for EU? They were definitely up against it from the start today. Underdogs, certainly, in my opinion. Oh, wow. Well, Ahmad got an extra piece of that I don't think he even bargained for. Flip reset for oKhaliD. Going to try and go for the bump after the fact. oKhaliD's bumps in this series have been pretty insane. Speaking of bumps, Jack has just smashed oKhaliD on the goal line. And that's a really good call. Ahmad is accidentally giving the ball to Dead Monster here, who walks around him. And as soon as Jack saw that, went straight for oKhaliD. Took him out first try. Hey, Zar235, thanks for the brand new Prime. I really appreciate that, man. Far too kind. Well, I'm sort of disappointed that we haven't seen the Diagonal Spawn demo kickoff from SRG just yet. Hopefully we'll get to see that before the end of the day. Maybe they've not been going for it much recently. I don't know if it's started to become countered in the current meta. Not sure how you counter it really though. It's hard to see coming. It looks the same as a normal kickoff with the cheating player, right up until it doesn't, which might sound silly, but it's very true. It's only when it happens that you realize, okay, yeah, that's not normal. That is definitely not normal. Big flick by Jack. He's come off the bar again, though. Dead Monster is too close for the easy rebound. Oh, he tried it off the backboard. My goodness. What an angle that would have been from Dead Dash Monster. Hey, thanks for another 30 quid to the prize pool from Simmy Timmy. Paying the SRG fanboy taxes. Well, that's only if they win this. They've still got to score at least one more goal. Jack leathers it off his own back while Ahmad was faster than Dead Monster to that one. It's dangerous to smash the ball at your own backboard against Ahmad. He is a very, very speedy player. If you want evidence of that, just go check his own stream. Like, my goodness, the stuff that he does on his stream, it's even more crazy than what you see him do on my stream, because when he's doing it with 100 ping or 90 ping or whatever it is he usually plays with, every single bounce, every single 50-50, every single time that there's anything close to the ball happening, it just rubber bands a little bit, but he's so used to it that he could just play it out anyway. Oh my, that's another crossbar for Jack. I feel like I've seen dozens of those today. That's really not helpful for himself. What's Ahmad's stream? I think it's just Ahmad RL, but somebody in chat might be able to confirm. Oh, oKhaliD's off his goal line, and he's just put it in his own net. What happened to oKhaliD here? Oh, he's turned into the near post area. I didn't realize Jack was about to shoot it. It wouldn't have mattered if he put it in his own net. Dead Monster is there to slam it in either way. Certainly, though, a misplay coming out from oKhaliD. Oh, it's literally just Ahmad. So yeah, the way that you see it in game, AHMAD, that's where you'll find a switch. Twitch.tv/Ahmad. What about Dead Monster and oKhaliD or Jack? What are their streams again? I've forgotten. As oKhaliD gets out of position again. Now he's got a lot of faith in Ahmad to make something happen here, but why is he going for the boost steal? I'm not sure about that one. So, you know, some of the decision making from SRG has been questionable today. Like I said earlier, it's what you come to expect from them in defense. As Stormtroopers put another one in, this is crazy. We really might be going to game 5. So that kickoff didn't really make a lot of sense from SRG. Look at the flick from Jack. He air dribbled into a dunk off that one. But yeah, I really don't see why oKhaliD would go for a dead ball kickoff while Ahmad is grabbing boosts in the back corner. There's no synergy there. And usually these guys have got a lot of synergy with their kickoffs. Good read by ApparentlyJack. And that's a big shot. 5-1. Stormtroopers are crushing it. Game 5 beckons. Yeah, oKhaliD doesn't have a stream. But yeah, Jack, Ahmad, and Dead Monster all stream. Yeah, I love watching Jack and Dead Monster streams as well. Really wholesome guys. Great players. Definitely ones to watch for the future of EU Rocket League. And as well to watch right now because of their current RLCSX run. They're having a great run through that tournament. Surely now this is just too much in too little time for SRG to come back from. And they'll definitely be looking at this one and wondering what happened to their synergy. We had that goal where Ahmad was making a risky direct to the play dribble while oKhaliD was trying to steal a boost. We had the kickoff where they were just on two different pages. And yeah, not the greatest near post positioning by oKhaliD either on the goal that gave Stormtroopers the lead. But still though, Stormtroopers were clinical. This is easily the most aggressive that we saw them play. They weren't happy to sit on a 1-goal lead. They just kept on pushing for more, taking more and more opportunities. And they'll definitely be the more confident of the two teams going into the last game. Hey, this is a pretty good shot by Ahmad though. That's going to lift their spirits. How has he managed to pull that one off? My goodness. He just like did a 3/4 rotation and then flipped the ball up over Dead Monster while recovering, and then because he was already halfway recovered, he managed to beat Jack to the ball as well. That's a really good first touch though. Not giving up yet, but I think they're going to momentarily, surely. Okay, I guess not. We've got a 2-goal game. And if there's ever any time to bring out the diagonal bump kickoff, it would be now. Let's see if oKhaliD goes for it. Surely he does. No, they're just going to play standard. And I don't think that's going to cut it because there's just not enough time. But yeah, we do have at least a bit more of a respectable score out of SRG here. Ahmad's going to try and make it look even better. Infield to oKhaliD. They do put one more in. And you wonder what could have been if they had just gone for the bump kickoff. Would it have been possible to make the impossible comeback? Let me be frank, thanks to the 3 months of Prime. I really appreciate that. Now, we can't do best of 7, guys. I've got to go after this. I unfortunately don't have the time. Well, I'm already late for the Saltcast. Hey, this is the ace match. Get excited, guys. This is for the lion's share of the prize pool. Winner takes 75%. Loser still gets something. But they're going to want to get this win for more than just the prize money. Pride is on the line. And, you know, since SRG don't have RLCSX to play for, they don't have the grid, they don't have all the other tournaments, this is definitely a big deal for them. And they're the favorites coming into this. They've shown some incredible 2v2 performances on stream in the past, beating the likes of France, Canada. Oh my goodness, it's another crossbar for Jack. He's having a lot of fights with the crossbar today, I will say that much. What is it great? It's a weekly 10k tournament, one for EU, one for NA. I'm going to be streaming grade matches for Oxygen tomorrow, and then I'll be streaming grade matches for Space Station Gaming on Friday. Really looking forward to that. That just got announced today, so if you want to find out more about that, just go to my Twitter. You'll see all of the tweets from Oxygen, Space Station Gaming, and Rocket League Esports as well. Apparently crossbar indeed. It has been a crossbar day for Jack. Have SRG taken a 1-goal lead in every single game? Who took the lead in game 4? I've forgotten. I think it was SRG. Yeah, it was. They've been 1-0 up in every single game. So Stormtroopers showing some guts to come back in 2 of them. oKhaliD going straight for the double touch. He actually tried to play that in field to Ahmad. It looked like an intentional miss on the rebound there. Spit it past the goalkeeper. Am I putting the grid stuff on my channel? I'm not actually sure. I'll have to talk to the orgs about that. Maybe they're going to want to make highlight videos. Maybe I'll upload one, and they'll upload one, or I'll upload a couple, they'll upload a couple. I'm not 100% sure how that's going to go. We have to wait and see, obviously, how deep Oxygen and Space Station go. Like, if they get round 1 in the upper bracket and the lower bracket, that's just 2 series. Nice positioning there by Ahmad to force the flick early. That gives oKhaliD a much easier time. Oh my goodness, Ahmad completely mind-gaming Dead Monster, and it's infield for oKhaliD, but he puts it past Ahmad, who is diving in. And now there's nobody at home for SRG. Oh my goodness, it's happened again. I think it was too long ago for us to see what happened in the replay. But oKhaliD might have taken that one away from Ahmad. I'm not sure if Ahmad had it. We'd have to take a look on the replay. I will save this. Maybe we can go back and watch. But yeah, the synergy has been incredible at times, and at other times it's been really not there at all. Ahmad's missed off the back wall, and he can't get the rebound either. Stormtroopers in front by 1, and this is uncharacteristic. Ahmad would never miss that on any given day, but today apparently Jack has got his number. 2-1. Stormtroopers trying to make another comeback win. Jack in a 1v2. He manages to fake oKhaliD away, and Dead Monster demos Ahmad. What a play by Stormtroopers. Jack mind games oKhaliD, and Dead Monster takes Ahmad out of the equation as well. These guys are completely stomping again. And I'm so impressed, because you did really have to expect close games in Stormtroopers wins. Usually when people beat SRG in 2s, it has to be very close. And it still might be. But they've had a couple, if not a few, goal sprees today. That's a great shot by oKhaliD though. Don't want to give him that much space from the near post. Not that Ahmad was going to let them get anywhere near him. Still no crazy kickoff strats. They've gone for one fake kickoff, I think both teams have. That's about it. Maybe the Dead Monster delayed kickoff is another one to talk about. Dead Monster's going to deny oKhaliD on the back wall. You know, it's going to be definitely an interesting one to see people talk about this series, because there have been so many mistakes from SRG that it's easy to look past the great plays the Stormtroopers have been making. But they have had some phenomenal reads. That's another great save coming out from Jack. Can anybody get back for the rebound? No, they can't though. Ahmad, confident as ever with his aerial plays, has made it 3-3. What a series, what a game we are seeing here. Kids see thanks to the 3-month Prime. Your boy mentioned thanks for 100 bits. We've got a barn burner going on. I think that's a good thing. Barn burner. We got what is the other one that the RLCS caster store is saying? Worm burner. I think I know what that is. It's like a low, fast shot, if I'm not mistaken. That's a pretty good one. I like that. Don't know what a barn burner is though. Hey, Sean Shoddy Boy, thanks for the 4-month Prime. Welcome back to the stream. This time Ahmad will not be beaten on the back wall, but still not looking 100% comfortable. Goes to the pinch clear safely. Oh, that's not the best clear by Jack though. Luckily he was able to recover. Keep Stormtroopers in this one. oKhaliD actually really far forward in the back corner. Jack trying to find a way through. Now his recovery isn't the fastest. Dead Monster's getting bumped out of the play. Another good ball chase on the recovery will keep them nice and safe. Anybody's game. Absolutely insane tension at the moment as oKhaliD lunges in and closes down a Dead Monster shot. Jack's off the sidewall now. He's past oKhaliD. But the ball is wide of the target. Ahmad just lets it go there. oKhaliD looking for Ahmad. Jack is beating him by a long way. Dead Monster with another bump. And his shot is saved by Ahmad, but these bumps from Dead Monster have been so huge in Game 5. Jack trying to beat oKhaliD to the ball. Ahmad with an unreal save. He's just come off the crossbar of his own goal on the inside, and he passes it to oKhaliD as well with 13 seconds, 13 seconds, my apologies, remaining. It's SRG with the lead, and that save from Ahmad was something else. And I think it was, honestly, it wasn't just incredible, it was, I think, the best play to make in the position. You're not going to save a shot reactively from that range. Now here comes oKhaliD. He can end it right now, but he's missed his flip reset. Dead Monster on the breakaway. Ahmad right behind him. Jack waits in the middle, and he has to keep waiting, because that ball is not coming anywhere near him. Has he kept it up? Will Ahmad help him? He won't. Down it goes. And SRG finish off a nail-biter of a series with the edge, but barely. Really well played by both teams. We do have to go back and watch that one key moment, of course, that I was talking about. I think it was right before the Stormtroopers goal. I have to see if Ahmad had a goal here, because this this was too funny. Let's go see if Ahmad just had a wide open net. So I think oKhaliD sent it into the middle. Oh, okay, well, was he getting it? Was he scoring? Was he scoring? Obviously, oKhaliD can see Dead Monster in front of him, and he doesn't want to let Dead Monster go in and pop that ball, but I mean, I'm not going to lie, Ahmad looks like he's missing the ball completely in the replay. But you have to remember, oKhaliD accelerated this. So that's why it looks like he's way behind where he should be. If the ball just didn't get knocked, like that touch there from oKhaliD is what made him miss this. But I think Ahmad just had this. I don't see how Dead Monster's supposed to save that. Yeah, I just don't see it. He's probably, like, Dead Monster, all he can really do is get under the ball and jump, and then Ahmad's going to dunk on him. This is definitely a goal. But yeah, the synergy was very hit or miss for SRG. At times it was phenomenal. At times it was all over the place. There's no denying, though, that it was incredibly entertaining as usual. But what a series for Jack and Dead Monster, making it really close. They were 1 goal down at the start of every single game, and they still took this to Game 5 right at the very end is when they lost it. Now, I'll really quickly double check that I've got that prize pool right. I think I do. We had 30, we had a 10, we had a 1,000. My goodness. That is a lot of money. We had a 2287. We had a 420. We had a 762. All these random numbers are because different currencies. We had a 381, and then I think we had a 100 as well. And where's the 100? I swear somebody started. There it is. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers in total. I've got 8 there. Yeah, 1078. I was only 50p off. That's a pretty good guess. It was actually 1078.5. Okay, well, since I've got to go on to a podcast now with Matt, I'm going to make sure that gets paid out after I'm done with content for the night. But that's it from me on my stream. However, the content continues. If you want to see more from me, just stay right where you are. Not quite done with my PhD, very close. Thanks for the laws along the way. Whoa, BTEC, that is a lot of emails, man. Congratulations, and thanks for 742 bits as well.